All right, everybody, we are at the last mile. That's right, we're at Modul's new manufacturing facility. They have been at this for a long time, trying to get this up and running, just like you heard from Brian Gaudio a few moments ago. And now I'm standing with Drew Brisley, who is the Chief Product Officer and co-founder. He's been here since the beginning, trying to build this up, and now you guys have your first factory. CombiLift is the largest global manufacturer of multi-directional forklifts and straddle carriers, a leader in long load handling solutions, offering a free warehouse and site optimization design service. CombiLift helps companies of all sizes and from every industry maximize the capacity, safety, and efficiency of their warehouse and storage facilities. A big thank you to Paul Short and the team at CombiLift for helping us all to build it better. Visit them at combilift.com. Ready to scale up your offsite construction business? Introducing 4A Constructs, your solution to finding skilled labor for offsite manufacturing. Say goodbye to the headache of recruiting a skilled workforce with hand-selected certified tradesmen that are expertly trained and managed for offsite manufacturing, set crews and finish crews, ensuring maximum productivity and safety. Unlock the future of skilled workforce development for all of your offsite construction needs. Visit them at 4aconstructs.com. Now you guys have your first factory, Drew.
Yeah, very excited to be here. Thanks, Dave.
Congratulations. All right, talk to us a little bit about where we're standing here, what's in front of us. Walk us through the factory line.
Absolutely, yeah. We're at our last mile facility out in Carnegie, so about 20 minutes outside of the city. Very excited to have this space here. We have about 22,000 square feet, which might seem like a lot, but not when you're building big products like we are. So where we are right now, we are in the back of our space that we're sharing with some other folks. But right here, this is our framing area. So this is really where things get started. When production is in full swing, we'll have all of our lumber material stacked up back here. But this is our floor and ceiling jig. So really, this is where it starts. So we'll lay out our homes, the floors here. They'll get sheeted, picked up, and then taken over to here to the different stations that we have. Over there, that's our exterior walls and partition wall jig. So same process. We use these overhead cranes to lift those once they're built and set them on the respective boxes or homes.
Right, so everything how it's being moved is you do have some beautiful overhead cranes, which, I mean, you found a manufacturing facility that already had this in place. It is Pittsburgh. I believe this used to be an old ammunition.
Yeah, they were some sort of steel fabrication, which is no surprise being that we're in Pittsburgh. Right. So.
And this is a start factory too, right? This is something that you and the team have been dreaming of for a long time.
Yep.
This is the beginning phase of it. It's just come to fruition, and you're still working out the kinks. You're still trying to figure out the space even as you're moving things around.
Yeah, we've got a million things that we want to change the next round of production. So this is what you're seeing here. V1 of production is what we're looking at here. So very much a stationary model where we build a floor, go set it for that first box. Second floor, set it. The version 2, which I'm in the process of designing that layout with our engineer, is it'll be more of a moving line, which we would see, in typical modular production. So what that would allow us to do is increase throughput and just overall kind of keep things moving and feel more like manufacturing. So I think it will help change the mindset of the folks working in here. So what we're gonna have to add, we'll separate the flooring and the ceiling table. So we'll have another ceiling table, and then we're gonna do another wall jig. And so that's gonna eat up a little bit more space. But overall, all the boxes will actually be on casters, and they'll be moving as opposed to in place on the cribs here. So we're excited to do that, and that'll probably start in September as we finish these up.
You just opened this, and you're already expanding into September?
Well, we do it one way, and we're just constantly learning and figure out how do we want to do it better the next time. Sometimes too much, and sometimes we just have to be okay with it's not perfect, but we're always moving towards improving. So.
Talk to us about the product that is behind us. What are you currently working on in this manufacturing facility? This obviously looks like a roof box, so why don't you walk through what we have?
Yeah, absolutely. So behind us is 2 homes. So each home is 3 boxes. And those will be delivered and set in Pittsburgh. So the project is called Ledley Street. It's for a group called Amani Christian Development. So very excited to be able to work on this project and have that be our first homes through the factory. So they are 3-bed, 1.5 bath, and we'll walk through, get a little tour of them. But they will be very finished, in the factory here. And there's only a short drive to Pittsburgh, so 20 minutes, which is great. And part of the appeal of the last mile is more, urban manufacturing, urban construction. So, right now we got a couple guys that are working on. They're doing door trim. They just installed interior doors, doing window trim and finishing that out. Flooring is already in, and so what we're looking to finish out is really get countertops in, and then final plumbing and electric trim out, along with some of the roof exterior finish as well. Yeah. So we're not far off, but
we were just talking about the countertops, right? And the delays of having to template and wait. And these are some of the things that, is kind of the Achilles heels of modular or offsite manufacturing. And unless you have your own production facility just to produce that material, you end up with these waiting periods. Walk us through the construction and what the thoughts are on these. So this is mission-driven development type stuff.
Right.
Energy efficiency, tell us what we have.
Yeah, we're designing to the Zero Energy Ready program, which is what all of our homes are designed to. So that means they're all electric. We're including exterior insulation, which you can see here, there as well. So water sense fixtures, and then overall just really paying attention to a lot of, and being very careful about the material that's going into the product. So it's part of that is to meet those goals, but also it's just, we have our baseline as opposed to just being code, our baseline is up here. And so we think it's what people deserve. Our vision is to build a world where everyone lives in a well-designed space they're proud to call home. And sure, design is part of it, is how it looks, but we also think it's the materials we use and how well does the space work for the people that are using it. So we're trying to be thoughtful and responsible about every aspect of the process and every aspect of the product. So,
in this roof module, what's inside here? Walk us through what we'll see when we go inside.
Yeah, so really, this is one big room. There's some closet space. There's no bathroom up there. So
basically, it's a bedroom on the third floor.
It's a third floor bedroom, which is, so in terms of plumbing, it's been pretty simple to do. We'll obviously have we'll stub outs for the radon and our other vents, and a lot of our electric connects under this roof box here.
This roof box here, right? So which is covering the two below, which we're going to go walk around.
Exactly. So we have insulation under the flooring here, and we have, you'll see when we go in, there's a temporary opening so that we can get access to that. Right. After the boxes are set, we can make all of our connections, and then put a nice finished door there to wrap it all up. So it's a similar model to one of our other homes, which I think you guys will see later today, the Boyle project. But the difference is the third floor of that is an owner's suite, and so it has the bathroom. So you have less bedroom space, but you get the bathroom. So it's a nice tall ceilings, and it's a nice space. So,
Drew, being new at the factory process, what has been the biggest challenge for you here before we walk through the rest of this factory?
I think figuring out how we want to do things versus how the industry does things. Part of that is industry construction, because we have been using, in terms of the folks building our homes, we to kind of get this up and going and be lean and mean, we're using all contractors, and they come in with their ideas of how they want things to be done, and of course we want to hear them out and listen to them. They also mean kind of old school modular and how that's done, and where do we want to fit in with that, and what do we want to use from that and learn from, and then build on top of. So I think we're really anxious to kind of continue to move towards what is the module way, I would say. We're already putting our spin on it, and we're not doing that just because we want to. It's because we feel like there is a better way, and that's kind of how we've done it in building the business over the last several years that Brian probably talk about. But I think that's the hard thing, is like we have, a lot of great knowledge around us and things to stand on in terms of, this is the best way to do it. But I think we always question, maybe there is a better way. Yeah. And we're a little bit harebrained and crazy and creative, and we don't take that answer. We push back on that. So.
Listen, if everything was working the way it was supposed to be working, we wouldn't have so many people living on the streets. Yeah. Housing affordability wouldn't be at such an all-time high. So I think we have to think and rethink, and then rethink again how we build each and every time we do it. It can't just be, this is how we've always done it. Yes, does it work? It works the way we've always done it, but we're not doing it as efficient that we can do it, and we still have too much waste in the industry.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity to improve, and I think with our business and brand and the product that we create, I think we have the opportunity to kind of be the leader and to be able to create a model that can be replicated in other cities.
Right.
So that's where we really want to get to. We want to have a bunch of these. Maybe they need to be a little bit bigger than this space.
Right.
Our goal with this, the last mile, is 50 homes a year. So we got work to do, but I know we can do it.
Well, 50 homes in this city, 50 homes in another city, 50 homes in another city.
Right.
The idea is you're building the blueprint, so to speak, for how this can roll out and really solve a bigger issue that we have.
Exactly.
Love it, love it. All right, so let's walk through the rest of the facility here, and I'll follow you. What an amazing show. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to continue to bring all of these innovative conversations to all of you out there. Please visit them, see what they have to offer you, and as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring that bell. It would mean the world to us. I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.